Hello again, and we are back in this. We're back in this train, which is in Germany. And the second part, and didn't quite finish off, and I was trying to finish back to the station that we started at, and whichever one it is, and Aachen or something maybe. And say I'm not very good at pronouncing any of the names here, so I'm not going to try too much. We'll just call it the station that we started at. No idea what he said there. No idea at all. Okay. So we'll get straight up to probably about 120, and then we'll be up to 140. So throat's going a bit dry, so have a bit of a squash, and I'll have to come off the power a bit, I think. Not done too well with my speed on this run. The last video I did, we were on the Bakerloo line, and that was you don't quite get up to 140 kilometers an hour, so it's a bit easier to manage your speed unless the speed and limit changes aren't quite as drastic. And I've got a station coming up. Need to hit the brakes. Come on. Need to brake quite heavily. So we have not. Oh, too much. Left it a bit late to start braking there. I think we'll just get away with that. He had a little bit of room. Oh, there's a hot air balloon up there. There it is. Didn't expect to see that. Oh, wrong button. Oh, don't think we can get too close to it. No, but that is a nice little touch there. There we go, hot air balloon. You don't see that all the time. Not sure how far you can explore on foot. I'm just going to stand and look at the train. Oh, we were early. Oh wow. That does not happen very often when I'm driving. And we got just under 10 seconds. Are you just standing looking? Okay, fine. And you're doing the same. Ooh, you don't look very happy. Oh, don't get on then. We'll go. You can tell when I'm not wanted. Oh, there's a little step that goes in there. I didn't know that. Only just seen that. Sounds painful. So I'm just using the horn because I can. Alright, come on, let's get some max power. Come on. Here we go. Right, so by the hot air balloon. Oh, no, we have to be on the inside. We can't. Won't let me go to the outside in the tunnel. Oh, that's a shame. We might get some good sound effects from that. It's a bit of a disappointment. Oh. No, it forces me back in. Oh. Never mind. That would have been good. Listen to the sound effects as you go through a tunnel. Anyway. Back to driving the train. Coming up to 140 kilometers an hour. I will start to come off the power. We're going to have to slow down very shortly anyway. We've got a station coming up. So it won't hurt to lose a bit of speed naturally. Every little helps, as they say. And we've got over 2 minutes until we're due there. And we're just before we need to be down at 120 anyway. And we're going to be there in plenty of time. So coming up to a kilometre away, we'll start braking a bit more. I'm just being a bit cautious that I don't overshoot the station again like I did on my first attempt at this mission. I still want a bit of brake. Oh, we've got to get down to 60. Oh, it's this dodgy bit again. Just coast for a little bit. That's just as well, we've got to be down at 40 in a second anyway. Or 60, it can't make its mind up what speed it wants me to go at. That's a bit... There we go, that's better. A bit more of a horn. It's a little bit pathetic. Oh. Not quite the graceful stop I was aiming for, but never mind. You see that? Now that's quite clever, that is, that little ramp that... It's almost a ramp that just comes out like an extra step. That's quite cool. I'd explain why it takes so long for the doors to close. Well, that's got a picture of a bike, I suppose that's where you can identify as the carriage you can put your bike, I suppose. Oh. Oh, let me back in. I'm assuming that's what that's all about. There, now you have to keep your bikes. That's quite clever. And in case you hadn't guessed, and I've not travelled on many trains, to be honest. Usually drive, so I don't know if that's perhaps usual to get that on trains, little bike symbol, and I don't know. If I do go if I could do go on a train, it's normally the tube on the underground that I'm on. Oh, we haven't quite got to max power. Oh. I was aiming for 120 straight away there. all these tracks, all going wherever they're going. Can't get too far away from the train though. We can travel alongside or over here with the camera. It's quite nice. I think you just want to move the camera around to whatever sort of angle you want, really. Just don't focus too much on the camera angle and enjoying the view and lose track of how fast you're going or when the station's coming up. Get a bit of power on. We can do, I think it's 40 probably. I'll be up to 120 soon. Not that we'll get that far before we get to the next station. It's only about 2 kilometres away by the looks of it. How fast can I go? 120, 110, 160. 110 we're going with, okay. Oh. Don't know what you stopped there for. Just made it to, well, 109 and we start the braking. Plenty of time and we might get somewhat of a graceful stop. Come off the brakes actually. Let's just tunnel coming up, it'll force me inside the train. Oh yeah, I'm looking out to the side window. It's kind of graceful, I suppose. Now do. We'll have a very quick walk around, see what's going on. Can we do anything with this? No. That's just for your cigarette butts by the looks of it. All sorts of random things that you can do. We'll get back in, otherwise we'll start getting late and could do without that. If we can get back in the train, thank you. Lock the doors, close that one. Okay. So we've got a bit of a run now, and we've got just over 7 kilometres to the next station. Alright, let's get straight up to maximum power. under what it feels like when the train is accelerating all the way up to that. It feels like you would really feel the acceleration. Looks like it's quite quick. Let's come off the power until we're into the 160 zone. So right, we're in there now, just wait for the speedometer to catch up. There we go. Maximum power up to 160. We'll get there, we'll get there. Bit of a wobble. Nearly there. Huh, 159. Oh, 160, there we go. I'll just put it to come off the power, just so we don't speed. Got a bit of power on to maintain it actually, even though we're going downhill a bit. That's fine, we'll top down to 80, but it's not to the next station, so we'll be slowing down anyway. That's fine. Oh, I think we might be slipping a little bit behind. We've got 25 seconds to get there. If we kept at the speed we might do it, but we'll need to take into account stopping distance as well. Start slowing down any moment, I think. Hit the brakes. Oh, we've got an 80 limit coming up. That wasn't on there a minute ago. Just coast the rest of the way, I think. There's something to watch out for, the speed change. You think, oh, it's fine, I don't need to worry about my speed, and then all of a sudden a different speed limit will come up. Stop. Now, I can't remember if I showed you last time. You saw we did the first aid box at the station up the further up. I did think there was somewhere where you can do a map. So see, anything like this is quite an obvious one. There we go. We have added a route map. I'm not sure. No. Might be something further down, but we need to get a move on, I think. So back in. Oh, there we go. Oh, train coming the other way. Looks like it's same one that we're on. RE9, I'm assuming that's it, and that's what we RE9. Don't know. I guess it looks like a route number. Right, well, maximum power. See if we can try and get there on time. RE9, yeah, there we go. Might get up to 160, and those 8 kilometres will just whiz by. Now that's the station that we started at by the looks of it, and Duren? Well, it sounds like Durex. Duren. As a station. We'll perhaps just refer to it as that station. Stick to the station that we started at. Oh, whoops. Trying to pronounce this station and we're going a bit too quick. Right, we're good. We're good. The station that we started at. Keep a bit of power on just to keep it as close to 160 as we can. So we'll try and be as close to 4:30 as we possibly can be. Keep a little bit of power on. You have to really watch the speed, and so I've been speeding a little bit on this run. It's very easy to do. Oh, there's the ice train. Ooh. Listen to that whiz by. Well, I don't think this train can go 200 kilometres an hour. And the speedo certainly doesn't get up to that much anyway. We'll start hitting the brakes. Got a feeling that we might have a change of speed coming up sooner than that's telling us. So I'm going to try and bring the speed right down. Do hope there's not a wreck signal for me. No, I was expecting a lower speed limit to come in. So we'll put a little bit more speed on then. Just so that it doesn't take us all day to get there. Easy does it. and a minute late. I can live with that. Just roll up nice and easy. I'll get a bit closer. There we go. And we are here. Back where we started. I think we're even on the same platform. Right. How did I do? That's just the question. Oh, still got gold by the looks of it. That's not bad. Just over an hour it took us. And 62 kilometres. That's not bad. We're levelling up quite nicely there. Let's see, what's more worst distance from where they wanted me to start? 16.6 metres by the looks of it. Yeah, that was alright. And a minute late, live with that. That was 2 minutes late earlier, made up a bit of time. Anyway, well, that was shall we say, an interesting journey, to say the least. And we'll see where we end up next time. And may well be in the ice train, and who knows? And fingers crossed. And 250 kilometers an hour. We made it 160 today. And so fingers crossed for next time. And until then, and take care and stay safe.